Hey guys, welcome back to my channel! Ah! So I haven't filmed for my channel in decades. Actual AIDS. We will just be talking about something that I remembered, which is my first date. So let's just go through my first date I've ever had. Listen, I'm 18 years old, about to be 19. The first date I ever went on was October 20th of 2018. So I guess I'm a late bloomer in that aspect of life. Let me tell you how it went down. Let me tell you how I finessed into getting a date with him. So every time I hit him up, he was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then it never happened. I'm over minding my own business, at the gym. I go to the gym these days. Haven't gone in a month and a half. I was at the gym, like on the treadmill. Just, let's see the guy come in that I want to be with so badly. I see him come in at the corner of my eyeball, and I'm like, you know what? I know that he sees me right now, and I don't think he's gonna do anything about it. So he did nothing about it, and then he crossed my treadmill, and I was like, hello? Like, are you good? And he was like, oh my god, hi, how are you? What are you doing? Oh my god! It's been such a long time. If you're not gonna say hi, I might as well be like, oh, hey. And skirt the off after that. So, what are you doing? Told me his whole life story about how he's busy as right? So I'm like, oh my god, you're so busy. Well, you know what? What are you doing on Saturday? And he was like, not really. I don't really think I'm doing anything on Saturday. And I was like, oh my god. Well, my friends and I are thinking about going to this Halloween situation up here in SF. I don't really know how it is up here, so we're just trying to figure it out and blah blah blah. I mean, I was gonna ask if you wanted to go, but you're gonna leave me on red, or just gonna have if you're gonna bail on me in the last minute. I don't really think that was gonna be. And then he was like, oh, you just always hit me up at the most the worst times. And I'm like, in my mind, that's not true. I hit you up in the best times actually, and then you say, yeah, but then when the time comes, you don't come. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, well, this is happening, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I'd love to come. I'd love to go. And I was like, I'll send you the details. In my mind, after I said that, I was like, you dumb bitch. Why are you saying that? He's the one who should ask you for the details. You know what I mean? And I was like, I totally get where you're coming from, So I was leaving the gym, and I was like, you know what? I see him right now, and I'm gonna go walk up to him, and I'm gonna be like, listen here, bitch. I need you to hit me up so that I know that it's real. You know what I mean? So I know that you're down with the that you're down with the get down, you want to hang out with me, you want to go to Great America, you said you wanted to go, so you want to go, so you're gonna hit me up first, and I'm not gonna ask you again and have you bail on me the next time. I went over him and I asked him that, and he was like, oh, you want me to text you? And I was like, yeah, is that hard? The days come and go as they please, and it's Thursday. I have yet to get a single text message, a single notification, a single Snapchat, a DM, a call, anything, a tweet, anything, a pager, a carrion pigeon, a pigeon bitch. Haven't gotten even that. So I don't know what's going on, right? So I'm like, let me be a dumb bitch and hit him up, like how I didn't want to do. I was like, so are you still down to know what's going on this week? And he was like, no, yeah, I'm down, blah, blah. So we made plans, and the plans were really happening, and I was like, okay, so here's the plan, A to B, A to Z, Z to Q, you know what I mean? So, and he was like, okay, I'm down. When I was talking to him about the ticket situation and what we're gonna do with that, he was like, yeah, I have a friend who works there, I'll see if he can get us some tickets. And I'm like, oh my god, what a deal! I'm gonna go on this moment, on this joyride with you, and I'm getting it in for free, bitch? I was like, okay, so let me know how that works out with the tickets and everything, and I'll let everyone else know, because I wasn't going alone with him. I was having my friends come along, right? So my friends were like, so do we have to pay? And I was like, you know what? It's been a day after this. I don't really know. He hasn't really updated me on the situation with the tickets. So have money in hand, get ready for that. And they were like, we don't have money, so we are only going because the tickets are free, and if they're not, then we can't go. And if we don't know for sure, we're not gonna go. And I was like, so nobody went. He said come by 7, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk by 7, I'm gonna get there at 7:05, everything's gonna be good. I was very nervous in that situation, because I was like, what if he's like, is it only you? I thought it was gonna be multiple people. So I knocked on the door, and I was like, party o'clock, bitch. He was like, so where's everyone else? And I was like, I knew he was gonna ask. They didn't know if the tickets were free, so what was going on with that? You were supposed to let me know. And he was like, oh yeah, my friend said that the security was tight, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, excuse me, come again? Security was tight? What do you mean it was tight? And he was like, yeah, we couldn't sneak you in, I don't know if we'll be able to do that. And I was like, right. So I thought I was gonna get it for free, but you wanted to make me a criminal in that night. So you wanted to put me in jail is what I'm hearing. Okay. Anyway, so I was just really shook, shocked, and dismayed in that moment. And I don't know what was going on, but I was like, yeah, so no one's gonna come because they don't really know, they didn't know that it was gonna be that criminal situation. Also, they don't have money. And he was like, yeah, but I still have to go to Great America to get my wallet. And I was like, okay. He was like, are we gonna see a movie? Like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, I don't really know. And he was like, do you want to see a movie? And I was like, sure. And I was like, what do you want to see? And I was like, I don't know, like I like horror movies. And that's when like Halloween was out, right? From where we were at San Francisco, bitch. San Jose is where, I think it was San Jose. That's where we had to drive to. So that was like 30 minutes there and back. So I was gonna be in the car for 2 hours. 2 hours. I was in the car oh my God. I was gonna be in the car for an hour with him, you know? And I was like, wow, that's really exciting news. I'm gonna be in the car with him for such a long time. What are we gonna talk about? Like, the world is our oyster, basically. You know what I mean? But that oyster, that clam, could not have been more closed. Because I was trying to make conversation and I just didn't know what to do because I was just too nervous. So we're in the car and we were talking, what we were talking about was something that I didn't want to talk about at all. And I guess that's kind of my fault because I have everything planned out in my mind. Since I saw him on Tinder, I was gonna be like, hey, like, don't mean to expose you, but like, saw you on Tinder, you know? He was gonna be like, oh my God, like what, you did? And I was like, yeah, and I swiped left. And then he was gonna be like, no, I swiped left. And I was like, just kidding, swiped right. Zero, zilch, zip, nada. None of that happened. I was like, yeah, I saw you on Tinder. And he was like, yeah, like I'm just on Tinder because like this guy that I used to talk to, like we just had like a moment and then like we don't have a moment anymore. And I'm just like really waiting for that moment that where he could just talk to me again and then I go talk to him again. We need to regroup. I just don't know what just happened. That was kind of confusing. A little mukbang. I was like, oh my God, like we're gonna have a great long conversation about the things that we love and the things that we do. I got a gut feeling, no LMA, about the situation because he doesn't think it's a date. Yeah, I guess we're seeing a movie, just the two of us. And like, we can really make it if we try, like just the two of us, but I'm trying and we're not making it at all. Here's the tea, sister. Sister! His friend calls. But I was like, your friend's calling. His friend was on the phone and I thought that his friend was a black woman. I hear like the stereotypicalness of it, which should have been a red flag. Then I heard the N-word. So I'm like, oh, okay, definitely black woman. We love that. We stand someone who is friends with a person of color. So, she, the friend, was like, you need to hurry the up, bitch, because blah, 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 and like, I'm on my break, and like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, you better hurry up. Like, I don't know what's gonna go on, you know? We pull into this place where his friend was, I'm waiting for him to give him his wallet. What do I see, bitch? I see a twink boy. So it wasn't a woman, but he wasn't black. Don't ever not be black and then say the N-word. Huh? No, I don't get that. And that means that he probably says the N-word with him. So I'm like, is that what we're doing? Do you think I'm your nigga? I was really upset about that. He's vaping in the car the whole time and the windows were up and it was really hotboxed in there. And I really couldn't breathe, but I didn't want to turn down the window so I could be like, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. I was really just like roughing it out while having an asthma attack. We got to the movie theater. We got there at 9:02. We looked at the showings and the first one there was 10:40. So that was the first one he looked at and he was like, oh my God, like it's 10:40, like oh my God, like what are we gonna do for an hour? And I went to the ticket person and I was like, when's the next showing of Halloween? And she was like, 9:10. And I was like, so that's in 8 minutes. So like, do you wanna go to that? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. So she was like, ticket for Halloween? And I was like, yeah. Bitch, she did not say tickets for Halloween. She said tickets, tickets. Plural! I didn't know that it was plural, so I bought his ticket for him and it came out to be $30 total. So I did not have the money for that. Didn't have the money for that and I bought it and my bank account was screaming! So I was just really like mad about it because I was like, wow, did I really just do that? I see him, look, this is exactly what he did. So he pulls out his credit card. He's like, oh. No, what did you say, bitch? Say it a little bit louder because this is not an ASMR. You're not gonna whisper thank you. You're gonna say it with your chest. I want to hear that thank you so loud and clear, so resonant that it's Prime Mariah. Prime Mariah. I want to hear Prime Mariah in my eardrums. I want to hear a whistle note of a thank you. Don't ever ASMR thank you me like that. Oh my gosh. I was so mad about that. It's just respect. Like, you know, you should just really... So we get to the place where we get the snacks, the drinks, the, you know, commerce. Is that what... Yeah, I guess. Wow. No, I don't like that word, break. right now. So snacks, drinks, etc. So I was like just looking at him, and he was like, hey, can I get like a large popcorn? And I was like, is that popcorn night just for you? And he was like, you really think I'm just gonna eat this popcorn by myself? Like, we're gonna share it? And I was like, and then in my mind was like him saying, get whatever you want, like I'll pay for it. And I was like, ooh. So I looked around, I tried to find the most bad and bougie and decadent snacks I could find there. But those snacks were booty hole. They were booty hole. I was really sad about that. I want to even out the amount that I paid that he paid, you know what I mean? Because it's not about to be a situation. So it ended up being a this situation because there was no snacks that I wanted there, and the only thing that I really got was a fat ass water. And I was like, if I'm getting a water, bitch, it's gonna be this big and $10. You know what I mean? I found a Fiji water and I was like, we love a bougie bitch. So I got that water. It ended up being $15, and like that was half of what I had to pay. But I get it, you know, like it's always gonna be a little bit cheaper. But like I just really think that we should have just like even it out. They had like before credits playing, and I was like just like watching it, like ooh, like. And then I just see like a light next to me, and I was like, because like what is that light that I'm seeing? So I see that he's on his phone on Snapchat, and I'm like, oh, but he took a photo of the screen, so I'm like, oh, we're gonna have a cute like little like I'm watching Halloween on his story, you know what I mean? So I didn't see that go on his story, didn't see that go on his Insta story, didn't see that go anywhere. So maybe he just saved it to his memories. So I'm trying to have a moment where like we both reach for the popcorn, and then it's like our hands touch and we're like, you know what I mean? So let's get into how I was extremely disrespected in the movie theater. We're 3/4 done with the movie. It's about to come to a close. Michael Myers is about to have that ending where like he dies, but then he comes back again, you know what I mean? Spoiler alert! Oops. So we're about to have that ending, and I just see the brightest of the bright lights come on. I was like, it was him on Snapchat. But he wasn't taking a picture, bitch! He was dead ass on his phone like... Hello? Yeah. No! No, 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 no! I need you, baby! I was really upset about that because I'm not gonna be like a bitch that's like, what are you doing? I was like, trying to use my eyeballs, trying to be like, so far, like my eyeballs were straining, and they were really hurting. But he was texting a guy. This is where I'm jumping to conclusions. This is where I assume what was going on. I don't think it was 100%. I don't think it was 100, but I think it really happened, you guys. And I didn't really read it, bitch. I didn't really read what's going on, but I just got a gist. Typing, come on. Something makes you smile. I don't know if it was makes you smile. All I saw was come on and smile, and I don't really know what's going on. Who the are you telling to smile, bitch, when you're at the movies with me, bitch? The movie theater. You could be at the table, bitch, eating your food, and I wouldn't know who the you're texting, but you could be texting that bitch, and I wouldn't really give a But the fact that we're in the movie theater and I pay for your ticket, bitch, I pay for your ticket, and you're not even gonna pay attention to the movie theater because you were on your phone the whole time? No, I don't get that. I don't get that. And the fact that, where's this energy coming from? Where's this energy? Because when I was Snapchatting you, you're gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, 47, and 37,000 hours to open my and respond. But you're gonna be in the movie theater, which you're not even supposed to be on your phone, bitch. You're not even supposed to be on your phone. But you're in the movie theater and you're like tapping away like, I was just really upset about that. So I felt really disrespected because it happened multiple times. I was like, I'm about to leave this movie theater because this is busted. But the movie was not over. I wanted to see how the movie ended, bitch. I paid for 2 of these tickets, and one person, at least one of them, is gonna see how this movie ends, bitch. The ending wasn't even that good. I exposed his life, and I got in the car with him, and I was like, right, so you broke the #1 rule of movies, and you were on your phone the whole time. And he was like, not the whole time, basically blushing. Who are you blushing about? I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's the biggest of my life currently. So that's how that date was. You know, on my first date, it wasn't even a date. I didn't even think that he thought it was a date. And I had this whole speech planned out for like the end where like he drops me off at his place and I walk back to my dorm. And I was gonna be like, I know you really didn't think it was a date, but like, I really did, and I really had a fun time. And I said 0 of that. And all I said was, well, that was fun, because I'm awkward like that. So I was like, bye. Walked off, and I was like, wait. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I left my phone in your car. So when he was telling me about the guy that he met in the summertime, he said that he sent a after date text. You know, when you're like, hey, had a great time, like really hope you enjoyed it. And I was like, you sent that? And he was like, yeah, I sent that. And I was like, okay, so then I sent that. We don't talk about why I did. Hey, like, had a great time. I lied. Hope you had a great time too. He didn't. Hope we can hang out again. We never did. like, you know, talk to you soon. Didn't talk to him. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll get back to you in the next video, hopefully coming soon, because, you know, I have this new ass phone. Thanks, Dad. We thank our dad for that. We thank our founding fathers. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click that little bell so you know every time that I post a new video, because right now it'll be super soon. I have college. I hope I have time. If I do, I'll let you know. Follow me on Instagram, ethxn.pj, Twitter at Gigi Calaveras, and Snapchat at Ethan_Johnson55. Leave your first dates in the comment section below. Do that, and I'll get back to you in the next one. Bye, guys. G Collab.